Today I'm going to be making a Norse barley bread. The Norse were travelers and relied on the land to provide them with food. A staple in their diets was barley bread because they only needed a few simple ingredients to make it. In Norse mythology, there are two different deities, the Aesir and Vanir. I'm going to read a Norse myth called the Fortification of Asgard. When the gods established their realm of Asgard, they needed a strong wall around it. A skilled craftsman offered to build this for them, but demanded as payment the sun and moon, as well as the goddess Freya as his wife. The gods agreed to this on the condition that the work was finished in one winter, and that no man helped him. They felt sure that this was beyond the craftsman's power, and that the payment would not be exacted. However, the builder was helped by his horse, a stallion of great strength and intelligence, which worked at night hauling rocks and did twice as much as his master. 3 days before the coming of spring, the wall was almost finished, and the gods were aghast. They blamed Loki, who had persuaded them to make the agreement, and accordingly, it was he who decided to take action. He changed himself into a mare and lured away the great horse, so that the wall was never completed. The builder fell into a tremendous rage, and when it became clear that he was a giant enemy from Jotunheim, the Aesir called on Thor, who slew him with his hammer. The outcome of Loki's encounter with the stallion was that he gave birth to a grey fowl with 8 legs. This was Sleipnir, the famous steed of Odin, on which he rode between worlds. A lesson that can be learned from this myth is to not make agreements that cannot be kept. At this point in the recipe, I was kneading the bread, and now I'm shaping it into little patties to cook on the stove. This bread was very dry and hard for it to form together. I actually had to add a little bit more water just so I could actually form it together. Here are the patties before being cooked. This is what they looked like after they were cooked. They did not taste very good.